friends, welcome back to the vlog. I'm so happy you're here and I'm so happy to be filming another vlog. I don't think I realized when I started doing YouTube how therapeutic it would be for me. Coming from short form content, you're always trying to say whatever you want to say in as few words as possible, and it's so fast paced and so short that I just really love this format. It feels more authentic and more true to me, and I just really look forward to filming my YouTube vlogs every week. So I'm so happy and so grateful for everyone who watches them. I hope you guys are having a great start to February so far. I have this feeling, because for me, January was so long. It felt like the longest month ever. I think February is gonna be a short month. I'm like kind of hoping so, because I'm a little ready for spring at this point, but I also like don't want time to go by fast at the same time, you know what I mean? But I'm getting to that point in the winter where I'm starting to feel a little stir crazy because I've been spending so much time inside because we had that snowstorm a few weeks ago and it's been so bitter cold. And I usually go for pretty long walks every day when it's warm outside, so not being able to do that like I normally would is just not that fun. You know what I mean? I'm doing what I can, making the most of it, enjoying my rent. But one thing I really like to do this time of year is schedule all of my annual appointments. So like my physical, OBGYN, skin check, biannual teeth cleaning, those kinds of things. Just because number one, it's so cold outside, so I'm not really doing that much. Number two, because my schedule is a lot more flexible now. And number three, I just like to get it done at the beginning of the year, and then I kind of don't really have to worry about it anymore, and I feel very accomplished. So I feel like I'm getting my year started off on the right foot. So I have a couple appointments today. Gotta go to those, gotta get some blood drawn, gotta go to the OBGYN, which I don't really like doing, but we have to do. You know what I mean? We gotta take care of ourselves. And then I'm gonna do some fun things afterwards to kind of like counterbalance it. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite stores, and then I'm gonna get lunch with my friend Masha. Without further ado, let's get started and we'll see where this vlog takes us. So I'm gonna stop in one of my favorite stores in the city, Greenwich Letterpress. It's a really cool stationery store. Excuse you. I go there quite often, but I actually haven't been in a while, so we're gonna stop in and see if they have anything new and fun after the holidays and as spring approaches, because I feel like a lot of people are starting to get their spring decor out, which is really, really exciting. And also I just need to get out of the cold because it's so cold outside. I know I said I've been loving winter, but I'm kind of also ready for spring at this point. A little warmth on my skin would feel really nice. But for now, let's just go into Greenwich Letterpress and see what kind of goodies we can find. Last year around this time, I found my Natalie Latte note cards that I use as a garland now, so maybe we can find something like that. Home. It's about 4 o'clock right now, and I originally left my house at 8:30. So I had a very full but very productive day. I went to 2 doctor's appointments, and then I went to Greenwich Letterpress, and then I had lunch with my friend Masha, and I walked around quite a bit. Even though it was so cold outside, I just found myself walking a lot and really just enjoying the West Village. I've been trying to spend more time with friends, just casually get lunch or coffee with them. And I see Masha usually like every 2 or 3 months, and we get a really nice lunch and debrief and vent, and it's always just a great time. On to my little haul. I didn't really get that much. Honestly, I could buy so much in that store, and I really have to restrain myself because there's so many cute things and they have such a unique selection. A lot of stores kind of carry the same things in New York City, but they have a very unique curation of things that they source from different countries and small artists, New York-based artists. It feels like a treasure hunt every time I go there. But they did have a brand new Natalie Latte haul, which is the same person who made the note cards in my bedroom. So I was really excited to see it because not a lot of places in the United States sell her stuff. It's mostly just in Japan or in France. It's really nice to be able to buy these things First, I had to get this. They had some statues that were of the dogs and cats that are on the note cards, and I thought about getting those, but then I saw this and I was like, no, that is so ridiculous. I need to have it. It's a cat clock. A cat wearing a dress, holding a cake, and it's also a clock. I mean, come on. I couldn't leave it behind. They had 3 different options, but I thought this was the best one. It's different than the other cats that are on my banner, so I like how it's unique and it's a new addition to the squad. But I was thinking I could hang this in my living room, but I kind of want to hang it in my bedroom with the other dog and cat stuff and like make a story out of it. It just takes 1 battery, and it was just so silly. I could not leave it behind. And then I was trying to decide between a couple bags, but the thing is, I have so many bags that I never really use. For my day-to-day recently, I just used this green tote bag, which I got at an event a few months ago, and this has been great for me. I love a lightweight bag. I've never been a person to have designer bags. I have one really nice bag that I got in Italy like 6 or 7 years ago now, and that's kind of my one really nice bag. And then I just use tote bags all the time. So it's hard for me because I find myself liking a lot of bags. Then I know that I won't end up using it and it'll sit in my closet. So I try to be very careful. They did have these small canvas totes, and I think it said in search of magic or seeking magic, and it was a bunny and a hat. And I was gonna get that, but I just know I'll only use it 2 times and then I'll never use it again. But then when I got up to the register, I saw that they had Natalie Lette reusable bags, and they were so cute. I love a reusable bag, especially for the farmer's market or when I'm traveling. I like to throw it in my suitcase, and theirs were so cute. So it folds up really nice into this pouch, kind of like the Bagoo tote bags if you've ever seen those, and you just pull it out. And the pouch is still attached to the bag, and it turns into a pocket on the inside, which is really, really nice, because the Bagoo one, at least the one that I have, the pouch is separate. But now you'll never lose the pouch. And how cute is this? It has a little chick, a tiger, some flowers, a bunny, a poodle, and a little dog. All little Natalie Lette characters. The back is this funky plaid, a little wabi-sabi plaid, and even the handle is really pretty. It's like this floral motif. I love it. How perfect is this going to be for the farmer's market? I'm imagining the spring outfit already. I just think it's so cute and functional too. And then when you're done, you could just take all of this fabric and stuff it right back into the bag. This is good for like when you're out and you have a small bag and you don't know if you're gonna go shopping and then you might need another bag afterwards. This is perfect for that. That's kind of it for what I ended up getting for myself. And then I also picked up a happy birthday card for a friend, and I got 2 little packs of stickers also for a little gift to go in the card too. And that was my little haul. I feel very good about it. I just love this cat, guys. Like, this is my aesthetic. I don't know what this is called. Sometimes people ask me what my aesthetic is called or what this style of decorating is. I feel like it's just things that I like. I don't really worry too much about it going together. There was a time in my life where I would only buy like rose gold, or I'd only buy gold accents for the apartment, or I'd only buy, I don't know, things that went with the red squiggle, for example, and I felt really tied to that. But I've really let go of the idea that everything has to go together. I feel like if you like stuff, generally there's a common thread between the pieces, and while 2 pieces might not go together perfectly, maybe there's a 3rd piece that brings them together. You know what I mean? So I've really let go of the idea of being perfect and making things work, like forcing things to work in a space, and just kind of letting it organically happen with all things in my life, not just my apartment. I really just let it go together. So I just really focus on buying things that I like, and maybe it won't work the first time or the second time or the first few months, but eventually it does find a space. Sometimes it just takes a little time. So I've been looking around my apartment for where I should hang my cat, which, by the way, I feel like she needs a name. Let me know if you have any name ideas, because I can't just say the cat. Like, she needs a name. Louise, I don't know what's calling to me for some reason, but let me know if you have any ideas. I was thinking about hanging it in here just because I've really been working on my mantle, because for a long time, pretty much after Christmas, ever since I took all the decorations down, it's just been a disaster. And stuff sitting up here, kind of all the projects that I have in flux or like packages that I get. But this week I bought some flowers. It was my first time buying flowers. since the summertime, and I must say, if you have not bought fresh flowers recently or like a plant or something, go do it. You don't have to buy like a big bouquet, just something small. It makes such a big difference. My mood immediately lifted. I know that in my soul that fresh flowers will do that, but I kind of forgot and I didn't realize it again until I bought them. So I got like a couple different ones, but what I really like is I took my vase that I got in Sweden. Remember my trip to Sweden last summer? I'm so excited. This summer, I'm going to Norway. I might also go to Sweden, but my main destination for the summer is going to be Norway, and like all the way north in Norway. It's going to be a whole adventure. I'm so excited. But I got this at a small shop in Hallberg, Sweden. It was from a punk rock heavy metal ceramic shop. It was so cool. It has these spikes going all the way around it, handmade, hand painted. And then I took the flower frog. Can I like show you? It's this flower frog by a small business named Saint Bingo. Usually I put the flower frog on a very simple weck jar, but I thought it would look cool with the black and white, and it does. Especially with the flowers, it's just like very quirky and weird and fun and very me. I think it's very me. So I'm happy to be using all these things. I've said multiple times that one of my goals for the year is to actually use the things that I buy. So this is a great accomplishment for me. But I was thinking I could hang the cat like right in there. And how cute would it look? It goes with like the blue of the flower frog and then the pink of the flowers. And obviously the flowers are gonna die and I can switch them out, but I feel like this works with the color story here. Like I could do blue, green, pink, yellow, and we'll just hang it there and it makes a fun little story. That's really what it's about. And I'll hang it with a command hook, so whenever I wanna take it down, I could just like take it down. This shelf in November of last year, November 2025. Right now it's February 2026, and originally I bought it to put in my kitchen, but then when I got it, it was a lot larger and heavier, and I didn't really need this in my kitchen, so then I was like, maybe I'll put it in my bathroom. So then it sat on the floor in my bathroom for a few months, and then I put it up in the bathroom. I didn't really like it, and I didn't really have a purpose, because I have some like body products and skincare and stuff that I could put on the shelf, but mostly it was just empty, honestly. So I took it down and I was sitting on the floor again, just collecting dust and getting in the way. But today I'm gonna hang it up, and I think it will work out really, really well in my bedroom actually, because I have this whimsical, kind of more, what would you call this? Cozy bedroom vibe going on right now. Like it's not so bright and outrageous. So I was thinking maybe to paint this, but I think actually this color in here would work out really well. And mostly I just want to get it up off the floor and hang it somewhere. I think I'm gonna end up hanging it to the left of my bed. So this is usually where my little nightstand is and a little light. And I've had many pictures here before, but none of them really work. And I have this one from Sweden, which has moved around so much. One day I will find the right spot for this, rest assured. And you will see the journey of all the places it goes before then. I'm honestly thinking that this is something that I'm gonna have in a house I own one day, because one day I wanna have just like a rustic little cutesy cabin, and I feel like this will go in my cabin somewhere. So I'm holding on to it for that. I was thinking maybe this could be cool here. And it looks kind of cool between the curtains too, and the color works really well. And then I could put my tchotchkes here, because the thing is, like, the wall is just kind of boring. Whenever I hang art here, it's really okay, but I feel like I could do more, and I think this might be it. So that's what we're gonna do. The shelf has two different brackets to hang from, so one of my favorite hacks when it comes to home decor, interior design, I didn't learn this until maybe a year ago. To hang it on the wall evenly, you measure out the little holes with some painter's tape, and you stick the painter's tape on the wall, and you'll know exactly how far the distance needs to be between the two holes. Remove the command hook that I had up here before. It's actually a really strong command hook. It tells a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, I think it actually looks perfect. It's hard to get the lighting right in here during the day because it's so bright coming in through the windows, but I think it works out really well, and it kind of, I don't know, it adds something in between the two curtains so it's not just empty and bare, and I feel like it balances it out in a weird kind of way. Now I'm just gonna add some tchotchkes to it and style it. These are Christmas ornaments that I got in Copenhagen a couple years ago. They're made out of scrap fabric and clothing materials, and I decided I'm gonna hang them up year round because they're not overtly Christmas. They're pretty just like whimsical and fun, so I'm gonna hang them on these little hooks down here. And then I have these little stone houses that I got at an estate sale a couple years ago. They're made in England. I got them for like $1 each at the estate sale, and then I've seen them at thrift stores since then for like $20 each, so I feel like I got a pretty good deal. This is a chemist shop. This one is called the Why Not Inn. I love these so much. Look at the back detail. There's like a little door and then barrels. And then on this side, it says car park. This one is just a little house, no signage. There's like some trees on the side. Little door. That's it. And this one is also a beautiful house. It looks like the house in The Holiday. Look at the little back door. And the vines climbing up the side. Little window on this side. I love these so much. Put them on display right here. Then I have these little squirrel mouse heads that I got at the John Darien store a long time ago. I've kind of collected them over the years, and I don't really know where to put them. I put them on my brick wall a couple times, but I think they'd be so fun just stuck in here as a fun, quirky little detail. It's all about not taking life too seriously. They're like a paper mache material. They're so cute. I'm just using command strips to hang them inside. And I'm gonna put this little tray that I got in the country of Georgia a few years ago. Look at this girl on it. Isn't she so cute? I love it. I think it's so fun. The ceramic shop that I got it in is called Estia, and it's in Tbilisi. A little ceramic house that I got in Santorini. I think it's a church actually. That'll go up here too. And I'm just gonna put a couple of these battery operated little votive candles so that it lights up at night and has a nice glow. I'm so tired lately. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm way more tired now than usual. Maybe it's the time of year and the lack of sunlight. I feel like I haven't really gotten that much vitamin D, so there's probably a little bit of a vitamin D deficiency. I'll find out with the blood work that I got done at my physical, I guess. It's also Friday night and it's cold and I'm like cozy in bed, so maybe that's why. But I'm gonna end this one here and maybe watch a little TV. I've been watching Heated Rivalry, which I know I'm super late on. It's crazy. I'm like, oh my. Every single episode. I try to watch a little bit every night. Usually I watch like half an episode or something, but I'm like, oh my stars. It's not what I usually watch, but it's so addicting. Like you can't turn it off. It's crazy though. And I'm so happy for the actors in it that they're actually getting some well-deserved attention. I'm so excited to follow their careers afterwards. I think it's gonna be really, really exciting. But anywho, I'm gonna do that. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it. Getting some stuff done around the apartment and, you know, trying to bring some color and sunlight into some otherwise dark and dreary months. But I will see you next week for the next vlog. Until then, I will see you next time. Goodbye.